Well, folks, buckle up. It seems our favorite orange-hued political bull is back in the china shop of American politics. And this time, he's brought a wrecking ball disguised as a single, massive policy bill. That's right, Donald Trump, never one for subtlety, wants to cram all his big-ticket items into one legislative behemoth. It's a move that has some Republicans cheering and others sweating bullets. This ain't your grandma's policy-making, folks. We're talking border security, energy, and tax reform all rolled into one giant burrito of legislative sausage. It's ambitious, to say the least. And as with most things Trump, it's about as subtle as a monster truck rally in a library. The man loves a gamble, and this one is a doozy. Shove everything into one bill and hope it doesn't collapse under its own weight. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy. And knowing Trump, he wouldn't have it any other way. Now let's talk about Mike Johnson, the newly re-elected Speaker of the House. He's the poor fella tasked with steering this legislative monster truck through the obstacle course of Congress. And believe me, it's a course littered with more banana peels than a Donkey Kong marathon. See, Johnson owes his victory in part to Trump's endorsement. The Donald made it clear, unity is key, and that means getting behind this one bill to rule them all approach. So Johnson's in a bind. He's got to appease the Trump loyalists while keeping the more moderate Republicans from jumping ship. It's a tightrope walk, folks, and one misstep could send the whole thing tumbling down. Imagine trying to herd cats, except these cats have strong opinions on immigration and tax cuts, and they also happen to be in charge of running the country. Initially, the plan was to split this legislative feast into two courses. One bill for border security and energy, another for tax reform. A sensible approach, you might say. Start with the popular stuff, get a quick win, then move on to the more contentious issues. But no, that's not how we do things in the era of Trump. He wants it all, and he wants it now. So the two bills became one, a legislative Voltron formed by fusing together disparate policy parts. The logic? Well, it's simpler to manage one bill, even if that one bill is the size of the New York City phone book. Plus, it forces everyone to swallow the same bitter pill. No picking and choosing, folks. You want the border wall? You gotta take the tax cuts for the wealthy too. It's a package deal, like it or lump it. Now, how do you get such a massive bill through a Congress, as divided as a Thanksgiving dinner with your crazy relatives? Well, that's where the magic of budget reconciliation comes in. It's a procedural loophole wider than Trump's claims about the 2020 election, and it allows certain bills to pass the Senate with a simple majority, bypassing the need for 60 votes. It's a risky move, like playing Russian roulette with a legislative revolver. If it works, Trump gets his way, and the GOP can claim a major victory. But if it backfires, if just a handful of Republicans get squeamish, the whole thing could blow up in their faces. So there you have it, folks. Trump's big gamble. One bill to rule them all. Will it succeed? Will it crash and burn? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride.